Okay, how's everybody doing? Other than me. So, I'm going to be talking today on smiling. And to start off, I once knew a guy in San Diego. His name is Al Winters. He's about 65 years old, and every time I asked him how he was doing, he would say, just wonderful, and he'd give me a big smile. And no matter what happened, he'd always say something like, just wonderful, or absolutely fantastic. And one day I called him up, and I was like, how you doing, Al? And he was like, just wonderful. I said, oh, what you up to? And he said, oh, I'm just getting out of surgery. I was like, oh, what happened? And he fell off his roof and broke his leg and shattered it into, I think, like 6 different pieces, and he was just barely getting wheeled out of surgery in the hospital. And he still said he was doing just wonderful, and I thought that was really funny. And I was thinking about that, and I realized that his smile and his positive attitude always affected me, and it always made me kind of smile as well. And I started thinking about that and looking into that. And Brother Winters really believed in something called the law of attraction, and he knew that if he always gave out positive vibes, then good things would come, like good vibes would come at him. And so I was thinking about that. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of The Secret. Yeah? The Secret explains how if we are happy and we send out positive vibes, we're going to get those in return. So I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about The Secret, and I did some research on smiling. And Al Galves certainly supports the theory of The Secret when he wrote his book called Harnessing the Dark Side. And it's all about how lack of smiling and how about a negative attitude affects depression. And how if we don't have a positive attitude, we naturally will become more depressed, and we'll be more socially kind of standoff, kind of reclusive. And so I was thinking about how if we smile, good things will happen, and if we don't smile, then not good things will happen. And then I found a paper done by the University of Amsterdam, and it's called The Effects of a Smile on Mood and Helping Behavior. And what they did is they went out and they put a candid person out in the street, and he had a smile on, and he asked 240 men and 240 women if they would help him with the survey, or if they'd help him with this project. And the first half he did with a smile, and the second half he did without a smile. And they discovered that when he asked with a smile, in response, he got a more positive attitude, a more positive mood from those around him, and the people were more willing to help. And so I started to realize how powerful that smile was that Brother Winters had, and I kind of put it to the test. And I'm not usually I don't really smile that much. Like, I usually sit in the back corner of the class and I just kind of sit there. But this time I decided that I was going to be just like Brother Winters, and I was going to smile, and I was going to be really happy and positive. And I went out to the trolley, and this was in San Diego, so the metro, like the train. And there was an old lady there, and she didn't look too happy. She was kind of just sitting there by herself. So I sat next to her, and I kind of smiled, and I asked her how she was doing, and she was having a terrible day, and she had all these things that she was trying to deal with, and there were kind of problems. And we weren't on the trolley very long together, but the whole time I just kind of talked to her, and I was smiling, and I tried to stay positive. And I noticed that when she got off the train, she was smiling. So I started thinking about how Al had a smile on, and because of his smile, I started smiling, and through me, Al was able to make that lady, she was able to affect her day. So I thought that was actually quite powerful, and how much his little smile, I mean, wasn't anything huge. All he did was smile and said he was doing just wonderful. So that ended up changing the outlook that a lady had on her current day. So I was thinking that if everybody in this class was to smile, and to go out and smile to, let's say, 10 people, then odds are, I think there's what, like, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people. If everybody goes out and finds 10 people to smile to, then that's 130 people that are all of a sudden smiling. And out of those 130 people, odds are that they're going to find somebody who's having a bad day or needs something, and through their smile, it's gonna help make their day better. And I thought that'd be kind of interesting. So can everybody do me a favor? Can everybody right now just give me a nice big smile? It actually worked a lot better than I thought it was going to. Research shows that there's two types of smile, and our face has a lot of different muscles in it. There's, yeah, I don't know, I mean, there's a lot of different muscles in our face, and a good smile, a real smile, a sincere smile, uses one set of muscles, and a fake smile uses a completely different set. And research actually shows that a fake smile will create feelings of distrust and kind of like standoffness. So if you go out and you give somebody a fake smile, then it's actually going to do more damage than it's going to do good. It's going to go in the exact opposite way. And so they're going to kind of be like, oh, who's this creep that's giving me this nasty smile? But if we can give them a sincere smile, it'll help. So the point of this slideshow was to make sure that everybody got a real smile. And I hope that it works. There's a video to it. I don't know if it works on the other laptop. Let's see if it works on this one. Okay, so that didn't work at all. Well, hopefully everybody, let's go smile, I don't know. Yeah, that didn't work at all. It's a bit of a failure. Maybe you guys will smile just since that was so terrible. So the challenge is that everybody's fake smile to my terrible video. To go out and find 10 people that you can smile to. They don't even have to be sad, they don't have to be in a bad mood. Any random 10 people, and if you smile to them, then that smile is going to transfer, it's going to radiate onto them. And then they're going to carry that smile to the next person. And it shouldn't take too long. I'm pretty sure that within 1 or 2 connections, you guys' smiles will directly benefit somebody who is really, really needing them. And I was thinking about it. I don't really know 10 people that I know of that need a nice smile. I don't know 10 people that are having a rough day, but I can find 10 people that could, that will accept a smile at least. And out of those 10 people, maybe somebody knows somebody who's going to need that smile. And the reason I actually chose smiling, it wasn't because I do like the idea of the power of a smile, but it was because I noticed that a lot of people were picking really big goals, really big things like, I don't know. When I first thought of it, I thought of like world hunger, and we got to persuade people to solve world hunger, world peace, or I know one person did a slide on conserving water and the importance of water in some of the countries that don't have it, and that's something that's really good and really important, but I don't know how I'm going to be able to do that. And I think that accomplishing good tasks, things that need to be done, needs to start out small. And if we do something small, we can use that as a building block or a building stone to move on to the next thing. And so I think that a smile is something that's really easy. And if we can affect the world and if we can change the people through our smiles, then the next step is going to be something a little bit bigger. And the next thing will be even a little bit bigger. And I think that's how we're going to be able to accomplish some of the bigger tasks like world hunger or world peace or conserving the water. And so I think that we can all start off with smiling. And everybody go smile. Thank you.